Hello, amazing one. I'm going to teach you how to integrate this kind of problem and more. Now, when you see this, did you observe anything? You observe that in this integral sign, there is no value at the top and the bottom. So whenever you have an integral problem where there is no value here and here, just like this, you see here is 2, here is 0. You see that this has value at the top and the bottom. So whenever you have this where there is no value here and there is none here, we call such an integral problem an indefinite integral. And when it has values at the top and the bottom, we call it definite. Why indefinite? Indefinite means you want to find all the possible integral value of this particular function. But when you have this, it means there is a limit, and the limit is from 0 to 2. So let me teach you how to do this. Now, to integrate this is integrate x to the 7th power with respect to x. This means with respect to x. We use this because you see that the function here is x. So integrating with respect to x is because here is x. And if I change this to u to the 7th power, I will change this to integrating it with respect to u. So the variable determines what you're integrating with respect to. So to integrate this, what do? You just need to increase the power and then use the power to divide the value. So it means that for every integral of x to the power of n with respect to x, it is the same as just this value you have here, x to the power of n, increase the power, so you add 1, and then use this power you have here to divide what you have already. So this is what you have, but please don't forget to introduce your constant. K is very important. So this is what you have, and this is possible. We introduce this constant k because we said at the beginning that this is indefinite, and when it is definite, there is no need to do the addition of k. We shall still look at that. So having understood this, let's use it to integrate this. So from here, what do? So you're going to have, remember when you start integrating, you remove the integral sign. So you are going to have x to the 7th power, increase the power by 1. So you add 1 to the power and then use that power to divide. So this is going to give us 7 add 1. Then introduce a constant k because it's an indefinite integral. So we add k. Some people can add c, where c, this k, remember, is an element of real number. So in that case, we are going to have x, add this, it gives you 8, divided by 8, then plus k. And this is what you have for integrating this particular function. Remember, you can also rewrite this as, this is the same as 1/8. Remember that this is the same as 1/8 x to the 8th power plus k. When you multiply 1 and 8 to the 8th power, it gives you back 8 to the 8th, x to the 8th power, and divided by 8. So either of these is the same. For the second example, what do? Remember we said you increase the powers and use the power to divide. So to integrate this, we are going to have, remember when you start integrating, you remove the integral sign. And don't forget we said for every integral of this with respect to x, it is x, increase the power by 1 and use it to divide the power, then plus your constant. Please don't forget this constant. Most of us usually forget. So don't forget it. It's very important to include this k. So to do this, we are going to have, this is the same as 3x squared. Now we are going to increase this power by 1. So we add 1 and then use this power to divide this. So you have 2 add 1. Then come to this, bring down your subtraction sign. Then you have 2x. Remember that 2x is the same as x. When you have x, x is the same as x to the power of 1. So 2x is the same as 2x to the power of 1. Then increase the power by 1 and use that power to divide. So you have this. So what do you do to the next one? The next one is a constant. but we don't have it. What we have is it must be integrated with respect to x. So you see that 1 does not have x, but which you integrate with respect to. So what do you do? So for you to integrate this 1 with respect to x, you need to put this 1 in the form of x. How do you do that? Just remember your exponent that says that anytime you raise x to the power of 0, it gives you 1. Because you're working with x, so we can say that 1 is x to the power of 0. So it gives us back 1. Did you see that? So it means that I can rewrite 1 to give me x to the power of 0 for me to integrate with respect to x. Then when I've done that, I will now increase the power of this x, which is 0. So I'm increasing it by 1 and also use it to divide this. Did you see what we have there? And please don't forget to include your k. So you have your k. So simplify this. We are going to now have 3x. This will give us 3 and is divided by 3 minus 2x. This will give us 2 divided by 2 plus this is the same as x. This and this is 1 and this and this is 1 plus your k. So if you simplify this, 3 can divide 3. So you are left with x cubed minus this. We cancel this. You have x squared. And this is x to the power of 1 is x. And when you divide 1 by x by 1, it gives you by x plus the constant k. So this is what you get for integrating this particular function. To integrate this, you'll be like, wow, how do you do it? Because it doesn't look like what we explained above. Just still remember this we explained. So this does not look this way. And what do? You see that the one we have here does not have a denominator, but this has a denominator. So what do? So what you just simply need to do is you're going to use this x at the denominator to divide each term. Remember, it is possible because you have x only. Supposing what you have is an expression, this is a term. Supposing what we have is x cubed minus 2x squared plus x divided by x plus 1. For it to be in this form, we cannot use this to divide each of the numerators. So if the denominator becomes an expression, we cannot do this anymore. So let's do this together since it is just a term. So for integrating this, we are going to have integral. We have not started integrating yet, so we can still leave the sign. So we have x cubed, divide it by this x. So we also have minus 2x squared, divide it by this x, plus this will give us x divided by x, and this is with respect to x. So keep simplifying. When you divide this, remember x cubed is x 3 times. And when you divide by x, it is left with x cubed. It's left with x squared. So if you also do same here, this will take 1 here. So we have 2x. And when you divide the number by itself is 1. So did you see what you want to integrate now with respect to x? I hope you can do it at this point. So if you integrate this, we are going to have, at this point, we now want to start integrating. So I'm going to remove the integral sign. So to now have x to the power, increase the power from what we said here. So I'm going to have 2 add 1. Please, let's put the constant because most of us must have forgotten that there is always a constant. So let me add the constant k so that I will not forget it. So you can also do same so that you don't forget yours. So use this power you have to divide. So you have plus 1 minus, do same here. Remember, x is x to the power of 1. So you have 2, then increase the power by 1 and use it to divide. Remember, we said that we are integrating with respect to x. So since we have a constant 1, we said it is the same as x to the power of 0 because x to the power of 0 gives you 1. Then increase it by 1 and then use it to divide. That is just all. So simplify this. So we take this up and that gives us x. This will give us 3 divided by 3 minus, this will give us 2x to the power of 2 divided by 2 plus this will give us x. Add this, it gives you 1 divided by 1 plus your k. And finally, we are going to now have, so this will give us 1. So we are going to now have x cubed over 3 minus, this will take off this. So you have x squared plus raise x to power 1, it gives you x, and divide by 1, it still gives you x plus k. So this is what we have for integrating this particular function. And I hope this helps you. If it does, and you still want me to teach more on definite integral, comment it in this section, comment section. I will be there with you. Help us to share this so that the algorithm send it to more people. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. I will see you in my next class. Bye.